some great entertainment here, so I hope you're sitting comfortably.
Wow! Good job I came, plus you get a great view from up here.
In this classic underdog confrontation, the favorites will surely win.
What a nice day! Perfect Blood Bowl weather, Bob.
Yes, Jim, ideal weather for a game of Blood Bowl. Though I'm not sure it will end nicely for all the players.
The ball's in play.
He's got the ball!
Why is it that the Dark Elves enjoy the running game, Bob?
Because, Jim, they like it up close and personal.
Me too, Bob. That's Blood Bowl.
When he comes round, he'll be seeing double.
If he comes around.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Just look at the way his feet and hands are twitching.
The punch is still echoing round his body. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. Well, the rumor must be true. These guys don't even have enough money to buy a ball for training.
Did you know the first Dark Elf team featuring only Witch Elves was the Deadly Nightshades?
That's right, Bob, and they made an instant impact.
That's true, Jim. But sadly, due to the required ritual bloodbaths and sacrifices, they are a rare sight on the pitch nowadays.
Yes, I remember attending one of those bathing sessions.
The ball is in his hands.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, now that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
You remember the Blood Bowl final between the Dark Side Cowboys and the Chaos All-Stars, Bob?
Oh, who doesn't, Jim?
Maybe the Chaos players that got turned into slugs by illegal magic.
Oh, yeah!
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag or two.
Like the Motley Horde is made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
What? Right on the spot.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, there.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Jim, I'm hearing in the headphones that it's an open fracture with 3 breaks in the lower leg.
Got out of that one fairly lightly, then. It made picking that ball up look easy. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Idiot, get off the pitch! If you can't take a little block like that...
Maybe they'll never play Blood Bowl again.
Good! I've got better things to do with my time.
Did you know that the Pinkfoot Panthers went missing a few decades ago?
I heard about that, Bob. What exactly happened?
Well, they visited Darkside Cowboys for a friendly match and never returned.
Of course, Bob. enjoy watching the Dark Elves in action.
I didn't figure you as a Dark Elf fan, Jim.
Not because of their stunning passing plays, Bob, because they are pure evil.
Oh, right, Jim, of course.
Look, Bob, he's trying to get away.
Don't worry, the spectators won't let him escape that easily. They're very possessive, you know. He's been pushed off the pitch.
That spells trouble.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly the spectators react when a player gets ejected.
It is one area of the game that coaches tend to neglect.
I don't know, I suspect them of training the crowd. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
It's halftime, but the players will be grateful for the rest.
And the supporters glad for the opportunity to rebuild their stocks of missiles.
Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
I'm sorry, that's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch.
Did you know the first Dark Elf team featuring only witch elves was the Deadly Nightshades?
That's right, Bob, and they made an instant impact.
That's true, Jim. But sadly, due to the required ritual bloodbaths and sacrifices, they are a rare sight on the pitch nowadays.
Yes, I remember attending one of those bathing sessions. Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. And that's how you make a successful pass.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Now that looks like a pretty serious injury.
Just a flesh wound.
4 inches deep. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to thinking.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. Did you know that the Pinkfoot Panthers went missing a few decades ago?
I heard about that, Bob. What exactly happened?
Well, they visited Darkside Cowboys for a friendly match and never returned.
Of course, Bob.
Brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl scholar. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snap of the Wizard's neck.
This player is going to have a little nap.
And the wake-up will not be too early after this one.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, hey, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest.
Enjoy watching the Dark Elves in action.
I didn't figure you as a Dark Elf fan, Jim.
Not because of their stunning passing plays, Bob, because they are pure evil.
Oh, right, Jim, of course.
I think he's singing him a lullaby.
I know anatomy isn't your speciality, Bob, but do you think that anyone could survive a hit like that?
I very much doubt it, Jim.
So that explains the cries of joy from the crowd. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. Fortunately for that player, medicine has come on leaps and bounds since your days, Bob.
I hope so, Jim. Yes, I hope so.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
Open the slapping box and gives rather generous.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck. The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away. He slipped him the ball. It's not looking good for the defense.
Yes! Wow! Yes! Go!
All right, it's just one touchdown. Why is it that the Dark Elves enjoy the running game, Bob?
Because, Jim, they like it up close and personal.
Me too, Bob. That's Blood Bowl.
Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match. Good recovery.
I hope they've got a decent set of spare limbs to patch him up.
They'll be needing more than limbs, Bob. More than limbs. The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps in the face and anybody can wake up instantly.
punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight. Stab him into the... Wow, I didn't even have enough time to finish the sentence.
Well, you know, Bob, it really riles the fans when they see a player trying to sneak off like that.
Ew, here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim.
Okay, so they're bigger and stronger than the opposition, but where did that get them?
Nowhere. But do you think they'll learn?
Learning implies neurons.
They must be disappointed, but they've got to convert possession into points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they look very pretty, passing the ball around, but there's no points for artistic merit. Well, at least there's one who can look himself in the mirror after the match.
Yeah, he was the best player on the pitch. I hope that none of the opposition suffers from claustrophobia.
The team kept them confined to their own half.
Own quarter, I'd say.
When you